members and members of the public. I'd like to call the special August meeting of the Social Equity Council to order. It is now 10:03. I wanted to notify this body that Council Member Ramon Arroyo has resigned from the SEC, and on behalf of the SEC, I thank him for his service and wish him well. The Black and Puerto Rican Caucus, the appointing body for his position, has been notified, and we anticipate that they will name a replacement soon. At this point, I will call the roll. Councilwoman Alverio. Councilman Betts.
I'm here.
Thank you. I am here. Councilman Gaddis.
Here.
Councilwoman Gordon.
Here.
Councilman Jefferson.
Present.
Thank you. Councilman and Commissioner Lehman or
Hi.
Councilman
Yeah.
Abercrombie.
Hi, Kyle Abercrombie, Director of Government Affairs, DCD. I'm here on behalf of Commissioner Lehman.
Thank you. Councilwoman Naeem.
Here.
Councilman Pelka.
Good morning, present.
Councilwoman Shaw. Councilman Shirley.
Here.
Councilwoman Valeries.
Present.
Councilman Walton. Okay, we have a quorum. This morning, the council will be asked to vote on the recommendations from CohnReznick regarding several license types and equity joint ventures. We're joined this morning by Serona Sadeh and Jeffrey Magan from CohnReznick. And if they are on, I will turn it over to them to set the framework for our consideration. Morning, Jeff.
Good morning. Yes, to get started, I just want to quickly go over, we had various license types that we have reviewed and the council is considering today. So I will provide a brief tally of the numbers. So we reviewed and our delivery service applications, 5 lottery delivery service applications. For that, we are recommending 4 for approval and 1 for denial. For micro cultivator applications, we are recommending 2 lottery applications for approval and 1 EJV for denial. For the product packagers, we are recommending, we reviewed 3 lottery applications, are recommending 2 for approval and 1 for denial. For the retailer, we reviewed 1 lottery application and are recommending approval of that application. We are recommending, additionally, we reviewed 10 EJV retailers and are recommending 3 for approval, 7 for denial. For the hybrid retailers, we reviewed 1 lottery application and are recommending 1 for denial. So in total, there are, 11 EJV applications that were reviewed and 12 lottery applications for a total of 23 applications for consideration today.
Great, thank you. And so with that, may I have a motion to accept CohnReznick's recommendation? And at any point, if I went by the report that was provided, so if the numbers are off, please let me know. With that, may I have a motion to accept CohnReznick's recommendation to approve 4 delivery service applications meeting the social equity criteria?
So moved. Second.
Great. Is there any discussion? Councilwoman Gordon.
I guess I had a quick question about the EJVs. I know, are we doing them separately or can I ask my question now?
They're being handled separately.
Okay, all right. I'll wait.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstentions? Great. Thank you. Next, I will entertain a motion to accept CohnReznick's recommendation to deny 1 delivery service application that failed to meet the social equity criteria.
So
So
moved.
moved.
May I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay. Now we move on to the equity joint ventures. If I can have a motion to accept CohnReznick's recommendation to approve 3 equity joint venture applications as meeting the social equity criteria.
So moved.
May I have a second? Any discussion? Councilwoman Gordon.
I just had a quick question. Good morning, everyone. Are these resubmissions from the denial last week? Or are they new applications?
These are new applications that we are reviewing.
And how many are being, and are they being denied on, I'm sorry, I know we had a ton of things to review, so I just want to clarify. Are they being denied on ownership and control, or was it residency? Can you break down the EJV? The EJV?
Sure. I can actually take a look at the, do we want to take a look at the entire population of EJVs? Or are there a certain number of EJVs you would
I'm
like?
just asking about the denials from the EJV perspective.
So for the EJVs, there were approximately, many of these had related entities. So there were, I would say 5 for the 11 applications, there were 5 distinct blocks of related entities. And so for many of those, there would be, for instance, 4 applications submitted by a same or related entity that would have been denied, so for the same thing generally. In most cases, we saw failure, or we did not see applications that passed the ownership and control set by the SEC. So that's where many of those had failed. There was one block of them, 4 applications where all 4 failed the residency portion, and three out of the 4 failed the ownership and control portion.
Thank you.
Any further discussion? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? All righty. And may I have a motion to accept CohnReznick's recommendation to deny 8 equity joint venture applications that failed to meet the social equity criteria?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstentions? Great. Next, may I have a motion to accept CohnReznick's recommendation to deny 1 hybrid retailer application that failed to meet the social equity criteria?
So moved.
May I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion?
I've got a question. For the denials of folks who went through the lottery, their recourse is just going back through the lottery again, or do they have is there an appeals process for the lottery applicant, similar to Section 140? Is it similar to Section 149 EJV, or is it separate?
So they have the option of entering into the general lottery, or they have an option of appealing the decision regarding social equity criteria.
And is that through the court system, or is it kind of like the EJV where they have to go back and like remedy and resubmit?
No, there's not a resubmission. They either go into the general lottery or they appeal to the Superior Court.
The Superior Court? Okay, I was just checking to see what their appeal process looked like. All right, thank you.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay. Next, may I have a motion to accept CohnReznick's recommendation to approve 2 microcultivator applications that meet the social equity criteria?
So moved.
May I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay. Moving along, may I have a motion to accept CohnReznick's recommendation to approve 2 product packager applications that meet the social equity criteria?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? And may I have a motion to accept CohnReznick's recommendation to deny 1 product packager application that failed to meet the social equity criteria?
So moved.
May I have a second? Any discussion? All in favor? I'm sorry. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay. Finally, may I have a motion to accept CohnReznick's recommendation to approve 1 retailer application that meets the social equity criteria?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Great, thank you. The approved applications for microcultivators and retailers will be sent to the Department of Consumer Protection for further processing. The remaining license types will be sent to DCP once the maximum number of applicants are approved for social equity status in each license category. With that, is there anything for the good of the order? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Move to
So
adjourn.
moved.
Second.
Second.
Thank you all. We stand adjourned.
Thank you.
Have a
Have
good
a good
day.
day, everyone.
Right, everyone.